Hey guys, welcome to day one of December Daily. I keep calling it Daily December whenever I type it out, and I have no idea why, but for some reason in my mind I get it mixed up. But yeah, so right now on screen I'm just cutting up some prompt lists by Pocket Journal Pam and by Bree and Emmylou Arts, or Documented Journey, who is Bree, and Emmylou Arts. And they have a prompt list together, and I'm using that one too. So anyway, yeah, I'm just taping them in with some washi tape, and I folded the edge of the Create December prompt list because it didn't fit in my planner, so I just thought an easy way to put it in would just be to flap over the side, and it's all good. And I decided to decorate it a little bit because it was a little plain, so I added some stickers, and the wreath sticker is actually my own sticker. And some of my washi tape came with those cute little Christmas tree clip thingies, and so I used one for the paper. And here I'm writing in watercolors, December Daily 2020, and this was kind of difficult to do. And maybe I should have used a thicker paintbrush, but I didn't really have a lot of space to write like big, but I think I would have had the room to do it with a bigger paintbrush anyway. But yeah, just a kind of cute design there. I have kind of modern numbers there mixed with handwriting. And oh, that snowman sticker is by my friend Amanda from All J Art, and I love it so much, and I just think it looks so cute right there. And I decided to draw some snowflakes. I made the designs up in my head. They kind of look like, I think they're called sigils, or maybe there's another word for it. I just can't think of it right now. But it's very Scandinavian looking. And I used these free printables by Job's Journal, and they're just date printables, or a date printable with the numbers for each day of December. And I love the design. It's super minimalistic and has that kind of antique vintagey ledger paper feel. And I think I'm going to pair all of the numbers with this postal craft paper that I have, because it just looks like it just matches really well, and I can use like different washi tapes with it to change it up, and each scrap of craft paper that I tear is going to be different, so I think that adds a unique effect. And so I wanted to place the number a little bit on the craft paper and a little bit off for some aesthetic pleasing design type layout stuff. And I'm just drawing some snowflakes with my Uniball white gel pen. And you see that gold paper? I actually outlined the entire design. It's from American Crafts Hey Santa line, and they had a drawing of this design, and I outlined it all with my gold jelly roll pen, and it turned out so pretty. It's one of my favorite things in my journal. And so I just stuck that right in. I was like, I love it how it is. I'm just gonna stick that sucker right in. So now I'm adding one of the chocolate stickers to my numbers. I just thought it added a nice little Christmassy sweet touch. And then I started painting the background of the paper with some green watercolor. It's by Daniel Smith. Oh, I can't remember which one it is, but it's a really beautiful green, and I think it's one of the genuine colors. And then I used a reddish colored paint by Daniel Smith as well, but I have them all kind of together on my palette, so I can't remember which one this was, but I really love this red one on my palette. It's just such a beautiful red. And I got these washi tapes here from my friend Patricia, and she hand makes the cutest kawaii plushies. I love them so much, and we were doing a little swap of stuff, and She gave me some samples of washi tape, which I love. And I really love that bear sticker. I ended up using it a few days later, but yeah, I really love that bear sticker. And so for Pam's prompt, it was peppermint. So I drew this cute girl with peppermint candies in her hair. I was thinking kind of like Sailor Moon with the buns, but I think the peppermints work too. And it's not the best drawing in the world because, like I said, I want to make my drawings in my journals, you know, quick and just getting the feeling or the thought out and not taking like tons of time to make sure everything is perfect, because I'm definitely guilty of that. And I feel like I want my journal to be a space where I can express myself and not have to worry about perfectionism. For this part, I'm doing the prompt for Bree and Emmylou Arts, which was mistletoe, and I totally didn't look up a reference of what mistletoe is supposed to look like, because the leaves actually look quite a bit different, but I figure maybe it's like a peppermint mistletoe that has berries, maybe some sort of strange hybrid, because the leaves kind of look like peppermint leaves, maybe. So yeah, I'm not gonna get too worried about whether or not things are like perfectly correct. I'm just kind of, you know, in my journal, I'm just kind of gonna do what feels right and just get things out. So I ended up watercoloring this page and I ended up drawing a character on it, but I left a whole bunch of this page like with nothing on it, and there's a bunch of space to write, but I just didn't have anything else to write. Oh, there's Hun Bun saying hello and giving her stamp of approval, of course. But yeah, I just used a regular Bic ballpoint to write, and I used another jelly roll. I forget what these kind are called, but they're sparkly, and that was a lot of fun. And then I drew this character. I was kind of inspired by James Burke and some of the cute characters that he draws, and so I tried one myself, and I turned her into a little deer girl, and I just think she's so cute. And I used some iridescent fine tech, they're kind of like gouache watercolory type paints, and they're super pretty and iridescent. Oh, and when I was first drawing the deer, I gave her like these weird kind of like dog hind legs, but then I looked up a reference from that sticker and I was able to draw it a little bit better. And I decided to give her a nice big bow for Christmas. And you know, now that I think of it, I should have given her like a really big red nose like Rudolph, but I didn't think of it. But yeah, now I'm painting her body, just a nice brown color, and painting her hair. And I wanted to do kind of like an ombre effect with the hair, or a gradient, and I added some of the iridescent paint, which I'm doing right now. I added that in there just to let it mix however it wanted to mix, and I wasn't really sure how it was going to turn out, but it was just an experiment, and I think that's what journals are good for, is experimenting and not worrying too much about the outcome. But I actually like how it turned out when it dried, so it's all good. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with her face, whether I was going to leave it like the background of the graph paper or paint in a color. And so I just went in with my Naples yellow and painted in a skin color. And then I haven't done it yet though in the video, but then I also used a pencil crayon, a Prismacolor one, to do some shadows and outlining. And I don't usually use pencil crayons, so this was a really good excuse to just bring them out and have fun with them and do some outlining with them, because usually I use like a black fine liner, like a micron, but this was fun. And I really wanted to make her eyes pop, so I gave her those big lashes, and I love the blue that I used for her eyes. I just think it's the prettiest, brightest blue, and I love it. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and check out my journaling Instagram, The Bohemian Fairy, and check out my shop if you want to support my shop. Thank you so much. Peace.